Hello guys, and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. And remember, I've started this series out of my generosity to see you guys flourishing in trading your crash and booms on the rev. So if you remember what we said in the previous video, if you ever didn't watch our previous video, go and check out the previous video there in the description in our video section. So we said we had this triangle here, and I said the breakout of this triangle is the one that I'm looking out for right now. Especially when it comes to buys, I was simply looking out for the change of character here, of which it never did. That meaning we never entered any buys, right? And remember, according to the first episode and the second episode, I showed you that we have a major trend line that is here at the bottom. And if you remember what I said in episode 1, so here failure to change character here, no buys were taken. There are no buy entry confirmations as yet. So now, as I said, if you remember in the first episode, I spoke about a grab of liquidity whereby the market would take out the stop losses of these retail traders that would have bought because of this support. So this is what happened here. So now I have a new support, right? I have a new support. This is the lowest that CRASH300 has ever been, right? New support there. So either the market is going to drop from there, come back and retest the support before going back up, or that's the first case scenario. The other scenarios that I'm looking forward to, because if ever you check how it's moving, you can actually go back above this one, above the support. So now going back above there, I'm still having this zone as my entry criteria, my entry confirmation for buys. I'm still having that zone. So meaning someone who entered sales here, they could have actually made money because the order flow, both the lower time frame order flow and the high time frame order flow, they are still bearish. So here, how you could have actually entered a sell here, that was a good sell there. After the breakout of that triangle, good sell there, good sell there. You could have actually entered that using also a Fibonacci retracement 2. Fibonacci retracement 2, you could have touched point A, just a quick one, point A to point B, 50%, and you could have actually held all this trade all the way -61, -78.6. Those were, so TP1 -27, TP2 and TP3. So all the TPs were hit just by following what I'm telling you here. You looking at this breakout of this triangle here, you could have actually entered this sell. This was a valid sell entry that you could have actually made money out of. So right now, everything is chilled, everything is relaxed. I'm actually realizing that on a lower time frame, on 15-minute, we had this internal change of character. So this internal change of character, it actually gave some buying opportunities, where here on the demand, the market came back into this demand. So on this demand, you could have actually taken some buys on lower time frame. Remember, here on 1 hour, what I want now is for the market to come, once it breaks here, once it changes character here, and we'll get a pullback, I'll give you some other buying positions and other buying opportunities. But I'm simply showing you some of the opportunities that are currently happening right now. Is this current opportunity here, internal break, even though the buys, they are not fully confirmed, because once so long we haven't broken here, the market can still play around before up until we have this confirmation here. Once we break this, that's a confirmation to say the buys, they are now confirmed and they can now start to go up. So meanwhile, this is also another opportunity that one could have taken. The opportunity, this one, okay, this is the opportunity. So this is also another opportunity that one could have taken, an opportunity that one could have taken simply by following what I just said now, whereby you have that 15-minute internal change of character. Meanwhile, there are still short-term buys, because I'm still waiting for that 1 hour change of character. So long it hasn't happened, the buys, they are still short-term, they are still short-term buys. So here you would have taken this buy based on the demand on 1 hour. 1 hour demand, you could have actually entered the buy position. So this was the change of character, pulled back into the 1 hour demand, you could have actually taken this buy. So looking at 15 minute, I could have actually used this fair value gap as well as a zone to put, of knowing when to put, where to put my stop loss. Let's say someone doesn't know where to put their stop loss, you could have used this fair value gap. Then after the market tapped into that fair value gap, the next candle, which was this one, you would have bought here your stop loss just below there, because that 15-minute fair value gap is in confluence to that 1 hour demand. So right now the current target right now is still a short-term thing. Remember what I said, the market can still drop down all the way into this support before going back up. All the way into that support, it will also be confluencing with this demand, 15-minute demand here. So that as well is another entry that you can actually take. This is also another entry that you can actually take. So this one, it's a short-term entry. Your target here, it's simply this resistance there. That can be your short-term target, because remember I said the buys, they are still short-term as of now on Crash 300. The buys are still short-term. So this is a buy that you could have actually taken conservatively. Remember, conservatively, you can only enter aggressive trades once once the order flow is shifted from bearish to bullish. That's when you can start entering aggressive trades. So here another entry point for buys is this. There's the support here and there's the demand as well here at the bottom. So that as well can be another buy entry that you can actually enter, because that first pullback here can actually be used as inducement by the big guys, the market makers. They can actually use this as inducement to induce the early buyers. Once they've induced the early buyers, then they'll take out those early buyers. Once they've taken out those early buyers, then they can now push price all the way up. So this is another buy entry that we're looking forward to on Crash 300. So guys, remember, this sell you could have made money if ever you were following my analysis. You could have made money on the sell. This buy here upon the CHoCH, change of character, pullback, you could have also made money here on this buy, targeting that resistance there. So the other entry right now that I'm looking forward to is the buy here. Watch out for that opportunity here. So either it's going to drop from there like this before going all the way up. Remember, what I now want is for the market to break. Once it breaks that level, I know that the buys can now hold longer. The order flow would have shifted from bearish to bullish. I know that the buys can now continue higher. But so far, our targets for buys are limited to this zone, are limited to this current range here, so long we haven't broken this level here. So this is the current analysis and the current lookout for on Crash 300. So buys here, you could have made money. Sell there, you could have made money as well. So the next opportunity is here. Next buy opportunity is there. So I hope you understand what the analysis that I just did on Crash 300. If ever you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, because these sessions are going to be so helpful. They are going to help you analyze your instruments better. They are actually going to help you get better entries and actually make money, and not start to be consistently profitable, even though you are not yet skilled, you are not a professional, but you're actually getting information from a professional like me. It means you're also gaining my experience as a professional, and you're also gaining my art of analyzing the market. If ever you want to be part of our free Telegram community and Discord community, check out the links in the description below. If ever you want to contact me directly, you can contact me via the WhatsApp number that is in the description below as well. If ever you want focus mentorship, whereby I actually teach retail trading strategies and institutional trading strategies, deep secrets, deep codes that we've discovered on the markets, all kinds of markets, we actually have a focus mentorship program as well. You can actually contact me via the number in the description below and be part of this new movement of consistently profitable traders. So guys, this is the next opportunity that I'm looking forward to on Crash 300. So even if it goes and breaks there, once we get any pullback, but this is the zone that I'm looking forward to. Remember, it coming back down there on a 1 hour, it would be something like a double bottom. Here on a 15-minute, it will be a support as well as a demand. So that will be a double confluence for you to actually enter the buys there. So guys, thank you for watching. Let me just move forward to BOOM300. BOOM300. So if ever you're part of my community, we actually analyzed BOOM500, CRASH500, and also volatility 75. We actually did an analysis of all of that. We actually did an analysis of all those instruments in my community. So this is BOOM300. So BOOM300 as well. BOOM300 as well. It has reached its. This is the lowest price that BOOM300 has ever reached. Higher time frame order flow is still bearish. Still bearish. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. So the level that I'm looking forward to right now, I'm looking forward for the market. If ever this is the current lower high, that's the current lower high on the daily, right? So that's the level and the range that we're currently trading in. This is the lower high here, lower high there, lower low here. So meaning this is the current range that we're trading here. So one can actually target my current targets right now. It's either the market can actually buy into this zone before dropping, and also looking to other levels there at the top. But what we now need on lower time frames are just confirmations. So going down to lower time frames, which is 4 hour, 1 hour, what I want there is a shift in order flow. Once order flow shifts from bearish to bullish, it means the buys are confirmed to now start to go up to these levels that I just marked there. Those are the targets that you can look forward to once we've identified the confirmations or the shift in order flow. So here, this is 4 hour internal structure. 4 hour internal structure there. Once it has created a change of character in internal structure, it means that's actually hope that now the buys they're getting in control. Then the full confirmation would be this. Once we have a change of character there, that's a confirmation now that we're now going first target, second target, third target there. Then the fourth target is that lower high zone that we marked on the daily, because that's the current range that we are trading according to the higher time frame. That's the current range that we are trading according to the higher time frame, because the higher time frame order flow is still bearish. So even if lower time frame order flow shifts from bearish to bullish, it means it can actually give us some lower time frame entry opportunities, but still having these targets that I just marked here, because so long external structure is not broken. So here, how could you have entered these buys? BOOM300, how could you have entered these buys? Support, simple support here, created support on 1 hour, support, first touch, second touch, third touch. Here on the third touch you could have actually started buying. Even on the second touch here you could have also bought, but this third touch is actually a much more confirmed buy. So you could have actually, the entry, first buy entry that I'm seeing right now, that you could have actually taken, So if ever you were actually part of our academy, part of our focus mentorship, all of this you'll be knowing, you will have the ability to do everything that I'm doing here. So that's the first opportunity, first buy opportunity. We want it, this is the current range on 1 hour that we want it to break. Once it breaks this internal structure, which is a lower high level, once it breaks that level here, once it breaks this lower high, according to 1 hour, that's the lower high, that's the lower low here. Then here, this is now the lower low here. The lower low is this one. So this is still a bearish order flow. Even though internal structure has shifted, internal structure has changed character here. This trade is only valid to this level here, because if it comes to that level and fails to break there, it can still continue dropping down. So this is the current range that we have for BOOM300. This is the current trading range that we are having on BOOM300. So that's the first opportunity that you could have taken, the buys there on the third support touch there. Third support touch, you could have actually bought. The other entry, you could have gotten it here because of this demand. This demand created, retested, you could have actually entered in the demand there, stop loss below it. Another entry, you could have gotten it as well on this other demand here. I have a demand that is there just after this break here. The market tested this demand. You could have also gotten a buy entry there. That was also a valid buy entry there. Remember, the range is still within this range, because if it doesn't break there, it can come somewhere around those and drop. So now, where is our next entry point? Where is our next entry point? We have this demand here. We have this demand, and just above it you can actually see that there is an inducement that just above that demand. So all the way to the bottom here, I'm not expecting it to come. So the other entry, the other buy entry that I'm looking forward to on boom 300 is this buy entry. Remember, our targets are still within this short-term range, because if ever it doesn't break this short-term range, which is this short-term order flow, if it doesn't shift from bearish to bullish, if it doesn't shift from this bearish to bullish, it means the market can still continue selling. So this is our current targets are still limited to this order flow on 1 hour. So this is my entry point that I'm now looking forward to on boom 300. This is the next entry, next valid buy entry. First buy entry could have entered here at the bottom, support, demand as well. The other buys you could have entered here on this demand as well. The other ones now are the ones that we're expecting there. So guys, this is the analysis. These are the trade setups that I'm having for boom 300 and crash 300. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you don't miss any single episode, because I'm actually helping you to analyze your instruments. I'm actually helping you to make money on your instruments using the experience of a professional trader, the experience of someone who has been in the game for a very long time now, and who has access to the codes, and some who has access to the codes that run this crash and boom instrument. So same as here, I showed you the entry point that I'm looking forward to. Here at the bottom I gave, it's actually a 15-minute entry point. So that is what I'm looking forward to. That is what I'm looking forward to. Once we get this change of character here, it means our buyers, they can now hold longer to other targets at the top there, to other targets at the top, to so many other targets at the top. Our buyers will now be able to be held to all those other levels. So long we haven't broken there, it means still our buys will still be not fully confirmed, but still short term. So here I showed you the entry on 1 hour on boom 300. Then this crash 300 also have an entry here according to 15-minute, which is a demand here. You can also buy there. So guys, that's the analysis for crash 300. Already you can see it's dropping, which I said that was our target for the current buys that you could have taken based on the confirmation that I showed you there. So crash 300, that's it. Boom 300, that's it as well. So guys, I hope you are learning something. I hope you are gaining value from these sessions. If ever you have anything to say, feel free to comment in the section below. Comment, share your comments with us in the description below. Share your comments with us and give us feedback on how these sessions are helping you to analyze and to view your market in a better way. So guys, thank you for watching. I'll also share in the next upcoming episodes how some of these crash and booms are correlated. There are other crash and booms that are directly correlated, whereby they are directly correlated, even though the direct correlation is a delayed direct correlation. So that's information that I'm going to share in the next upcoming episodes, depending on your feedback that you'll be giving me, depending on your response, how you'll be responding to these sessions. I will actually share deeper and deeper information on each and every single episode. So there are actually crash and booms that are directly correlated, but the direct correlation is delayed direct correlation. So I'm actually going to be sharing those deep stuff in the next upcoming episodes. Make sure you like the video, make sure you share the video, make sure you share with us your comments, make sure you join our free Telegram and Discord community. Make sure you contact me via WhatsApp directly if you want to contact me via WhatsApp directly in the number that is in the description below. So guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next upcoming episode.